What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Miraculous Season 5, Episode 6 through 9 of this episode. This is the reverse ship square, so things get changed around, which is actually kind of funny, but it's also kind of cool, I guess. But if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button down below. Anyway, let's get into this. So the first episode is, or the episode 6, which is called Determination, where we go. It starts off with Marinette dropping off Kagami, and then to fencing class, and Adrienne started to fall in love with her, but then she runs away. And so then, as Kagami's changing, Adrienne sees a picture of Marinette in her bag, well, by her bag rather, and was staring at it. And Kagami notices that, asks him, "Does he like what he see?" And Adrienne was calling Marinette beautiful, and he said it was the watercolor, but Kagami's not fooled by that. And then she says, "Is you obviously have feelings for Marinette?" And so she tells Adrienne to call Marinette. And so what ends up happening is Adrienne asks Marinette out on a date, and they go back to the Griffin Museum because he feels like that's the best time when something changed. And it happened to the time they went to the Griffin Museum, which happened in Puppeteer 2 in season 3. Although I didn't like that episode because it was kind of cringe. So and so. And Marinette also ended up kissing the statue of Adrian. But it was actually kind of funny. And so Marinette panics, and so does Adrian. And Kagami says to Adrian, "Why the Wax Museum?" Because he says it feels like the right place to meet, and that's where it all changed. And then Marinette panics, goes to Luca saying that she feels uncomfortable around Adrian just because she lost all the Miraculous because of her feelings for him. Because, well, the season 4 finale, Felix manipulated, or not manipulated, betrayed her. Because he disguised himself as Adrian at the time. So, she asks Luca to come with her to the Grover Museum, and Adrian brings Kagami with her. And they both just say they're just there to help them two out, give them a little push. And so Meredith and Adrian, Kagami, Luca head to the Grover Museum, and they start freaking out. And I wouldn't really call this a date, really, because Meredith's just freaking out the whole time. She keeps bumping into statues, and then one of them actually being mayor. And she says, or Kagami and Luca talk, saying that Marin doesn't, or Adrian doesn't realize that he's in love with Marinette, and he's not getting her signals. And but Marinette seems not to be very good at giving signals. And so Marinette runs to Luca, gives him a hug because she feels uncomfortable. And then Adrian says, "I wish I was in Luca's place right now." And then Kagami tells Adrian that he's just experienced jealousy. Well, the museum owner, I forget her name all the time, but or Veronica, I think that's her name. She wants to show the Hall of Heroes, but Mayor Bourgeois says no to it because Ladybug lost all the Miraculous, except because of her feelings because and they'll think of the embarrassment of it. So what ends up happening? She gets akumatized into desperate or not desperate. Um, she or Monarch gives her the power to basically bring all the wax statues alive along with their powers, and then they and he also gives her the power of the rhino, or I mean the bull, which is basically the power to be invincible. And so what ends up happening is Marinette and Adrian are trapped in the room with each other, and Meredith says that she's trapped because of that, and that she just doesn't feel right about it because every time she's with them, she makes a mistake. And so then what happens after that? Veronica comes crashing in the room and brings the statues to life. Marinette and Adrian run and hide and transform in the Ladybug and Cat Noir, and they confront her and her superhero team. They try to convince her, she doesn't listen. Now here's my only question. What did Bunnix do? Why was Bunnix even there? Because, like, she didn't do anything at all. And some of the others, and we also didn't get to see Viperion at all much. Like, the statues didn't really do anything that much. They easily defeated them. And so what ends up happening after that is, so they, as she's making her way to the city hall because she wants to authorize it, and so she puts Chloe, and Chloe refuses the offer, but so then Veronica puts Chloe and the Mare in danger, and then as Ladybug and Cat Noir, they go to City Hall. They are confronted by the wax statues of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Cat Noir usually disposes of the wax Ladybug, and Ladybug gets tricked, or is about to get tricked by the wax Cat Noir. So what ends up happening is he tries to attack her, the wax, but Cat Noir comes in clutch and destroys the other statue. And then she starts to fall in love with Cat Noir because she's seen him differently ever since she lost all the other heroes. Anyway, Ladybug uses her lucky charm, getting a bowling ball. She asks who's the mayor why he didn't authorize it because of Chloe. She didn't want it. And she feels like she lost all the more because she was being lame, and if she would have kept Queen Bee. Which, yes and no. She is right about one thing. And of how she didn't trust some of the other people. Which, I will admit, yes, Ladybug should have trusted other people, and I do feel like there was no point of replacing Chloe with Vesperia. I will say that. I'm just going to be honest. I mean, Zoe's not a bad character, but it's just, it didn't work. She wasn't really worth the character, if you want my honest opinion. So it ends up happening after that is Marinette or Ladybug and Cat Noir. Cat Noir gets trapped by Ivan, or the wax Ivan. Sorry, I'm bad at explaining this. But then after that, what ends up happening is Kyra gets stuck, Ladybug also gets stuck. But then Cat Noir tells us it's about finding the object, or it's about how to use the object. She uses the bowling ball and defeats Veronica. And then Mayor Villageois reconsiders it. And then Ladybug tells Cat Noir that her feelings have changed for him ever since the other heroes, because she's seen him differently, because he's been more serious, better about it. And Cat Noir leaves because he says that he has to finish up something, and that because of her, he finally understands her feelings, or his feelings rather. Which Marinette and Adrian go back to the Grevy Museum. Adrian tells Kagami that he's fallen in love with Marinette. And then Marinette looks at a wax Cat Noir, or at a billboard of Cat Noir, and she says it's a catastrophe because she's falling in love. So then the episode ends with Marinette falling in love with Cat Noir and Adrian falling in love with Marinette. So, which case, what this the message in this episode I feel like was saying was the reverse ship square. Instead of Marinette falling for Adrian and Cat Noir falling in love with Ladybug, we have the opposite way around. It's Ladybug falling in love with Cat Noir now, and Adrian falling in love with Marinette. So that's it. Wraps up that episode. Um, I know I said I was going to talk about 7 through 9 in this episode, but I think I'm going to talk about it in another episode. But I really will say this was a really good episode. Oh, I just it changes the whole idea of the next 3 episodes. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. But if you want my opinions on it, I think this is cool, I guess. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too big of a fan of uh, of what's going of because in the next episodes I will explain why I don't like some of this. I like half of this and I don't like half of it. I do like some of this, but I don't like some of this. You'll also explain it all, but you'll see why. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the like button down below. As for what I think, this is a good episode. Next episode will be Passion, which is episode 7. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the like button down below. I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.